Welcome to Spiritually Era. Welcome you, and if you know, welcome and welcome back. I'm Liera, your spiritual guide is here to guide us. If you don't know, you will, so stay tuned. Contact and information about me is listed below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles could be flipped, switched, and reversed. This is my second time doing this reading. Lately, my laptop been acting up, like my camera not working, it's cutting off my videos in the midst of, there's a lot of resistance in the energy. I know it's Mercury retrograde right now, and a lot of shit is being uncovered, and yeah, we're almost there though, and that's why the attacks are coming more evident, because soon as every time you get too close to something, they gotta amp it some way somehow. But anyway, the reading I just did, clearly somebody don't want to get out. Somebody knows that you or them not happy where they are, but continues to be a placeholder. Like, this is somebody that is purposely, intentionally, willingly ignoring the signs that you are not happy, or the person that they stole or took from somebody in hopes that somebody else will be sad or mad or jealous or whatever the case may be, will be unhappy. But that's not the case. Whoever they thought they took from somebody is not the person that they got. There's no sparks there. It's nothing growing. The chemistry is not there. This was not something that's supposed to be in long term at all, But I guess the motherfuckers stuck around because they couldn't get the person that they was doing it for, like with the intent of back in their prison. So they stuck around. This could be also somebody that's trying to purposely get pregnant by somebody, or has got pregnant by somebody by way of, it wasn't consensual, basically. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant as well. I got Wrath in reverse, but I know that it gave like somebody being revengeful, vengeful type shit. Because the intense, uncontrolled anger or hatred that leads to vindictive thoughts and actions. Somebody was mad because somebody found the liking to you. Like, it was given, like I said, I had for reference. I used to mess with this girl that I only knew by way of my family member or whatever. It was times that we would hang out without my family member around type shit. And she was very delusional. She would do shit, say shit, didn't mean it. Very sorry. Just all around fucked up mentally. Anyway, I'd be around her, and whoever she deal with or whatever, she would bring me around this person or whatever. But beforehand, she'll tell me shit about this person to make it look good or sound good type shit, I guess, but with the intent of me not wanting to deal with that person, or if that person deal with me. I don't know, it was just weird, like, But anyway, everything, when we got around this person, everything they did and said contradict everything they was told me type shit. Like, they was just lying, trying to make it look good and shit. The motherfuckers treated her like shit around me. Like, I don't know if motherfuckers was just showing out or just trying to, prove a point, or doing it to please me, but it never gave. Like, I don't even know why motherfuckers be so jealous of the fact of shit like that, because to think me and you have the same type is crazy. And like, any motherfucker that'll treat a motherfucker like how they treat you, or did treat somebody else that's wrong, could never be my type, or I could never want, type shit, because that don't exclude me from that type shit, even though a motherfucker find a liking or found of me, or even told you some shit to make you jealous or whatever. That don't change the fact. I mean, even though I know my experience would never be the same, but because of that, I feel like somebody is jealous of that. Like, that you probably get the top picks, or motherfuckers treat you like how you would treat yourself. And that's the fact. That's the point. Like, motherfuckers don't love themselves enough to even be where you at or be in your shoes or your place in some form of fashion, especially when it comes to a being with a man or a woman. Like, you just not gonna tolerate a lot of shit that other motherfuckers tolerate. You're not gonna do a lot of shit that motherfuckers do. Like, motherfuckers are really out here chasing what you attract naturally, basically, and that's what's leading them in these predicaments, these situations. And yeah, but I get it led to me giving, like, it's being like somebody dealing with somebody that like a friend or family member or whatever the case may be. Somebody could have left you for somebody thinking some shit was green or whatever the case may be. And the whole time you might not knowing this person moving on to like, you didn't give a fuck, clearly, like, that they was moving on, but they wanted you to give a fuck so bad, and they was moving on to somebody that you knew or that knew you, type shit, and with the intent of it making you jealous or you coming back, but you didn't, and they end up staying somewhere where they didn't belong longer than they should, and they're stuck in some shit that they created. They made that bed, and they now they got to lay in it. Simple, point blank. Yeah, they just not getting the same version of the person that you had, basically. And it's like motherfuckers trying to tempt, seduce, lure, spend they all, give they all. Like, this is a motherfucker who go all above and beyond for everybody but they damn self, and then like expect a motherfucker to love them. Like, this could be a motherfucker just to like doing this shit just to say they got somebody or in a relationship, or like they this down bitch or nigga, or like ride or die or some shit like that. Like, this motherfucker who say they'll die for somebody. Like, why wouldn't you live for a motherfucker? Like, you could have never thought a motherfucker was the same, especially the collective or the divine. you know um but yeah, and be upset, highly upset, mad, and some more shit. Like, and they could be mad because motherfuckers are leaving and their minds are made up. Like, this not that. This was never supposed to be that type shit. I didn't even want you to meet my family type shit. It's an embarrassment type shit. That's how I feel. What I was gonna say. I lost train of thought. But basically, they doing everything to make a motherfucker try to forget you or to replace you. And like I said, this could be like, you can never do that. Like, it's because just because you don't like a motherfucker doesn't mean another motherfucker had a bad experience with them. Just because you told a motherfucker how somebody did you on some shit don't mean that's how a motherfucker gonna treat them or has treated them or something like that. You perhaps deserve that version of a motherfucker who you claim did you so bad, or whatever the case may be. And maybe a motherfucker seeing it, like, by the way of what they doing, like what they would rather tolerate, what they choose to tolerate. Like, it just shows you are not who you claim to be, and who you thought, what you thought of somebody else is not who they are, type shit. And it's a lesson for both of these motherfuckers if that's the case. Like, motherfuckers know, like, you're not the same, but that shit is over with. Somebody could be abandoning a child, but hey, to each his own. I don't condone, but like, especially if this is like some shit you didn't consent to or something. Like, you could have told a motherfucker to get rid of, baby, like, you're not gonna be around, they still kept it or something like that. I don't know. Like, it's crazy what love would do, or I mean, you say love, what lust to do, what money will do. Goddamn me, motherfuckers will risk it all. But I'm so upset that this camera will not work, y'all. I might have to go back to typing my messages, which is more better to me in a way, but I like actually talking out loud now. I'm working my way up. But that's all I have for you guys. That other reading was 30 minutes long. I know I was more thorough in there, but I have to just come off the dome with this shit because it really did not record. Like, half of the readings that I've been talking about, like motherfuckers being exposed and shit, the energy, they do not want that shit to be out. It's hella resistance. Like I said, motherfuckers see it's over. They still rather choose to stay stagnant, stuck, or even if that's dragging the motherfucker along with them type shit. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't want to be alone. Like, all that. It's abandonment, codependent shit. Like, they not who they think they are. But that's all I have for you guys. If y'all need a personal, be sure to reach out. Bye.